Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel in another episode here on Alma, Missouri. So we are just getting our first load of bales off the field. It is April 2, it's 9 a.m. and we got ourselves a new shop put up as well. So we got our insurance money back from the building, so we got 45 grand back for that building, which, I mean, really, we only paid like 45, like really close. It was like 46,000, but look at this beauty. Look at this beaut. Pleasant View Farms construction company, good friends, known them for a long time, just came through clutch. The Amish came over with the building plans and just threw this puppy up real fast. I went with white because I just love the look of white with a black roof. I think that looks slicker than heck. Don't you guys think? We'll have to take you on a little tour, but this thing is an absolute beauty. I think this is Pleasant's best work to date. This thing is sweet. We gotta get the... You know what? Maybe we'll just throw some bales back here on the back side of the shed, or the shop. But yeah, this gable roof shop is just, it's awesome. I mean, Pleasant keeps me up to date pretty good on his projects. But man, this one is his best work, in my opinion, easily. Oh, stay on there. Oh, you dadgum bales. Alright. Bales are unloaded. I'll take you on a little shop tour real quick. How can we not? How can we not show this absolutely beautiful shop off? Cost us 85 grand to get this put up. So it was pretty expensive. Isn't it crazy that we bought a baler for almost near that price too? So you walk in the main door here. We got ourselves a table here. We got ourselves a tool bench. Another table with a pegboard for tools. Another small side door with a power washer. Didn't even notice we had that in here. We got the Massey already in here with its attachments. Planner sitting in here as well. And the neat thing is the triggers, which is pretty slick. So this is your shop trigger. Very cool. This are custom, we have custom icons for loading and unloading. So this is where you take pallets, and the pallets are up there. The pallet racks are up here. So it's like an auto load feature, which is awesome. We're going to store all of our seed back there, and then the unload spawns right here in front of this tool bench. Very nice icons there from Pleasant View. And then up here, eventually, I think that he's going to put some shelves or something up here as well. Maybe with some parts and stuff. I know he's got a few different ideas. But in this thing sweet, I mean, just the detail on it, and it's beautiful. It's so nice. Pleasant is really becoming one heck of a modder, so especially with his placeables, holy crepes. I don't know, I just think it's awesome. It's definitely in my opinion, it's his best work to date. So thank you, Pleasant, for the early look at this. He's still yet to string some lights through here, or run some lights through here. So got to get the electrician out here. Maybe he'll be able to run some lights for us here eventually, but for now we're not too concerned about it. Just happy to have a new shop up. Can't have everything, right? So man, it's just so cool. I'm excited to start loading some pallets in there too. We need to get them moved from the machine shed over there into here. I know the shop doesn't match very well, but maybe we'll have to put some new siding on the calf barn there too. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited about it. I was thinking about throwing like a lean-to or something right on this side, off this side. We'll figure out something. Maybe we'll put some fuel tanks there, actually. Yeah, we have fuel tanks. Maybe we got to figure out something to kind of put in that space. So, yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. So I'm not going to bore you guys with loading up these bales. Bill is hard at work here. This is Bill doing this. He's tilling in the grass, and Bobby is back at the last field that he needs to rock pick. So he's finally finishing up. 3 days. He's been a busy guy, but I am very excited to have that job done as soon as possible. Like I said in the last video, I'm getting really sick of it. So, very close, very, very close. So, after we get all these bales unloaded, maybe we'll work on getting some pallets moved over to the shop, and then we're going to be planting. Pretty much, that's the main thing in this episode, is we got to plant. Got to get through our planting season. We have most of the fields fitted, to be honest with you. I think we have one more. I can't think of which field it is off the top of my head, but I do think we have one more that we need to fit. We need to get some of the crops sprayed with fertilizer as well, but that is one that we got to figure out here in the future, near future. It's not super important at the moment. So we will do that, and I will catch you guys here shortly. Alright, so we're going to do ourselves a little loader work for the moment. These cows need some food. So now that we have those bales all picked up off the field, that we need to feed them big time. They are hungry cows. I mean, they haven't lost any health yet, but they're pretty sure all of them are getting very, very close to needing... Yeah, I was worried about this. So, maybe we don't do that quite yet. Luckily, they are not losing health, like I said. So, we need to pick up ourselves a weight at some point here today. Maybe that's what we'll have Bobby do. Bobby is on his way back currently with the 1070. And he, in the rock rake, gonna unhook this here. I'm gonna grab some pallet forks, and we're gonna get some pallets moved instead. There we go. The quick attach loaders are real nice for moving stuff. We'll probably have to move the we are gonna have to move the planter tractor out of the way, and planter, so we can move these pallets. We got these. Well, we did have a bunch of herbicide and stuff like that, chemical, but that got ruined in the fire of the small shop, so. If you want to know about what actually happened to the shop, the one that we had, I think I was being lazy when I was checking out DR's new Carroll, Iowa map, and he has recommended mods, or required mods, I guess, for the map, and I think that shop from Legacy, because Legacy is one of the main contributors, like it's kind of like a little team, right? At least it seems, DR, Squatch, and Legacy. I think that shop is one of the required buildings in that map, and if you guys are familiar with Tahitian, DR edits the required mods, and I think because I was being lazy, I caused an issue with... I mean, I replaced it. I replaced the one that I already had, and yeah, it... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that up there. It got put up there. That's awesome. So yeah, it got switched out, and I'm not actually in Legacy's Patreon anymore, so I couldn't just go back and download the last version of it because I didn't have it anymore, unfortunately. So we kind of just role played. You know, when things like that happen, it's a great opportunity for some role play. Do I need to tell you guys the real reason? Probably not, but I already have gotten loads of questions about what actually happened. If I was just RPing or if something actually happened. Yeah, that is kind of what happened. So now you know. Mystery solved. RP ruined. But it's okay. I love this. I love this pallet loading function. I think this is so awesome. It's so cool. Great work, Mr. Pleasant View. Absolutely love it. So awesome. Also loving this Massey. This Massey is such a good tractor. Such a good little utility tractor. Except for the fact that we don't have a... it's not big enough to lift those big old bales, unfortunately. I knew that was going to possibly be an issue. That's alright. The 180s, I mean, we can get them off the field quicker. We're going to feed more. So, if we can get a little weight or something for the back of the tractor, that will work perfectly. Away she goes. Looky there. I wonder what the capacity is on the shelf. So yeah, I'm going to grab this last one. Well, Bobby should be rolling in anytime here soon. We'll figure out what he's going to do. He's going to probably run uptown and grab me a weight from the dealership if they have one in stock. I'm going to hop in the planer tractor. Bobby's going to get these cows fed. And that's going to be kind of the rest of the episode. So I'll catch you guys when we get down to the next field. So I got a bit carried away planting here. We're actually almost finished with this field. Just was enjoying some peace and quiet time off camera. So we're getting her done. My plan is to get all the planting done in this episode, so we got not all of it, all the soybean planting done. Kind of like what we usually do. We usually try to separate the planting season so we're not doing so much planting. You don't see so much of it because it is a lot. It is definitely a lot. We got this field to go. And then we have the one across the road here that we merged. It's going to be in beans. No, I lie. That's going to be in corn. The field, the back field, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about? The one that we just took the tree line down, that we merged that alfalfa field, a little circular alfalfa field, and that big long skinny field. Kind of the back field, that's what I'm calling that. So got that one to plant now, so hopefully we'll be nice and close to the shop so that we can now top off with seed, which we do need. Bobby went and grabbed us some seed. He has got the cows fed. Bill just finished up cultivating in that grass field that we bought. Everything's going smooth. Feels like it's going pretty quick, so that's good. Pretty much just going to be me, the planer tractor, and you guys every now and then. Getting caught up with what's going on. So still got a long ways ahead of us. We're between finishing up beans and getting corn going. A little bit to go yet, but we'll get through her. Alright, so I gotta show you guys. Bobby got the seed loaded up there for us. But look at this. Should come right over to the tool bench. You can choose between, because obviously we have solid fertilizer in there. And our pallets of seed. So we can unload 2. Maybe. Unload 2. Uh-oh. Where'd they go? Where'd you rascals go? Oh, they're out here. Well, we unloaded all of them, so they actually show up outside. So your trigger's right here. pallets is here. Pretty slick, eh? Well, yeah, Bobby's gonna have to reload those back up there. Sorry, Bobby. But he also fashioned us a nice weight out of an old John Deere oil barrel. Well, old genuine John Deere special purpose oil. Transmission hydraulic oil. Threw some concrete in there, threw some things on there that we can hook up to the 3-point. Pretty cool. Nice. It works, and it actually keeps the tractor from doing a face plant, so that's good. But we're gonna keep getting loaded up here with seed, and we'll catch you in the backfield at some point. Just finishing our last headland pass here on the south side. Did 2 like full rounds with the first 2 headlands, and then we just turned around, finish up this one, and then we'll take our GPS line and back down that away, and we will finish whatever headland is down there. Pretty small headland down there, but probably would have been maybe who of me to do just a full round again. There's going to be a little gap there, but that's alright. It's not going to terribly bother me. Maybe we'll just come back and get it later. So just checking in with you guys. We are getting through it pretty good. Try to lift up when I can. I should have ran a headrow or a headland, at least one pass there, so that it'd give us a little bit of a buffer between the waterway there and the actual field. Because we're drilling some corn into the waterway with how we have to lift up through there right now. I'm sure it won't take root or anything like that. I'm sure we'll be plenty fine. So this, like I said earlier, this field does feel a lot bigger now. I mean, it's really not that much bigger, but it just does. It just feels a lot bigger with the trees and everything not there anymore, and yeah, it just feels like a lot bigger field, which is a good thing, I think. Be a nice field to harvest in the fall, and yeah, eventually I definitely think that I'm gonna figure some sort of thing out with that waterway. Maybe we can run some drainage tile through there or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Because it would be nice to get rid of that and just make this one big old field. Maybe we just fight the erosion, you know? I don't know. We'll figure something out. With that being really our last, like, long pass, I think we're gonna have plenty of seed too, which is nice. Yeah, so this is our last field of beans. No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Sorry, it's been a few days since I've been on here last. As we know, it's tough nowadays to get a full recording session in at once. Especially with how much time the jobs are starting to take now. Which makes me feel like maybe we need to start looking into a little bit bigger equipment. It's the balance between keeping it quote-unquote realistic and saving time, you know what I mean? Because obviously if we ran a 24-row planter, we could get this done in no time. But I just feel like for the amount of land that we have, it's not necessary. I just feel like it's too much. It's too much for what we have. I mean, obviously, in real life, that's why I say quote-unquote realistic, because I mean, I doubt we're even running 200 acres right now in game. 200 acres, you could plant, you'd be planting 200 acres with a 6-row planter. Just, yeah, it's about striking the balance, but anyway. I think we're good with where we're at right now with equipment size and stuff. 8-row heads, 12-row planters. Are we running a 30? We got a 30? No, we're running a 24-foot head for beans and grain crops, which could probably be a little bit bigger. But I'm thinking once we move into a 12 row, we'll probably look into like a 12 row corn head. We'll probably look into getting like a 35, moving into like a 35-foot draper head or something like that. That time we'll probably be looking into, you know, the 16, 12, or like a 24 row, ideally 24 row planter if we're going to be running a 12 row head. Or, yeah. I know right now we're running a 12 row planter with a 8 row head, so realistically that would make things difficult at times. Where we're at right now, it's okay. We're digging it. We'll work through those small inconveniences. We got her done. That went pretty quick, actually. Just finish that little quarter off there. There we go. And we'll get her folded up. Here we are. This rig needs a wash. Big time. So that's probably how we're going to spend the rest of the evening. Just washing up the planter. Even though we're going to need it again. But it needs a wash. It's filthy. Sure, the tractor could go for a quick spray down as well, but oh yeah, and then probably to actually finish off the evening as well, we'll probably come through here with 89 and get 87. It's the 8760. I never remember. So okay, so with the new shop we have the power washer sitting in there, so we'll pull it around here. And we can power wash it there, which is actually really nice. I like that a lot. Just such a good shop. So yeah, that's going to be it, guys. That is going to be it from us here on Alma. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's not going to be a super long video, but yeah, I mean, that's what we had to do, and we got it done. So I guess whatever amount of time it takes, that's what it takes. So, and apparently it takes 50 minutes to get through some logging and random tasks like that, but only 20 minutes or so to get through planting in one video. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you to the YouTube channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody that supported the channel recently. You guys are it's just so amazing that you guys are just supporting me like that. It's really is a blessing. So thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video.